So today I'm going to be talking about my experience with recording on my 7-string Viper. I'm going to be filming with a DJ and an awesome videographer, and we're going to put together a really cool mix of a DJ electric violin track. So I'm going to just experimenting today, laying some ideas down, nothing permanent, but I just wanted to capture that so you guys could see that process. The first thing I had to make sure is I had the right tools, so I opened up Pro Tools. You know, my DJ sent me the track, so I inserted the track that I would be using and recording over. My second thing I had to do was listen to the track like a million times. You know, earlier today I was folding clothes. I recently got back from Costa Rica, so I had a lot of organizing to do. I was doing all that. I was going through the track and listening to it a ton of times just to get it in my head. You really want to be able to understand the flow. You want to know the rhythm. You want to feel the beat. So that's what I did. You know, I listened to it a lot of times and I was able to kind of start hearing the tune in my head and kind of figure out little like licks that I wanted to put into the track. Thing you want to do is warm up on your instrument like crazy. So you gotta warm up, and make sure you're ready to go. Your fingers flow. If they're cold and frozen, it's not gonna work. I had to warm up my fingers a ton. Next thing I have to do is practice along with the track. Actually plug in, test it out, practice. I kept a free mentality where I didn't feel like I have to keep that part, or if I didn't remember something, who cares, whatever, I'll come up with another cool idea. So what I did and what I recommend you to do is trying out different rhythms, trying out different music ideas, thinking of the vision that, you know, the message and the story that you're trying to paint through. So for me with my 7-string, the part that I'm laying down and recording is I want it to sound as real life as me at an event playing over DJ tracks. So when I was coming up with parts, I wanted to come up with something that I would think of in real life on the spot. You know, not too crazy complicated like I'm recording a professional song, or just something that would flow naturally and would be fun to listen to. Just be easy and catchy. Tip 1, I always have to make sure I have a click track. A click track plays in the background and is on beat and on tempo, so when you're recording and then when you edit later on, it makes it much easier for mixing the whole sections and making it sound really clean and orderly. Okay, my first challenge of the day was definitely coming up with the intro. I wanted to go fast, just leading in, and I wanted to include some of my lower strings, getting better at the names, B flat, and this is my F string, this is my C string. So I wanted to start on my F string. It's kind of a funky sound. I wanted to start with the F string. That was really challenging, just coming up with that fast lick. The second challenge when recording, crossing the strings, not touching all the different strings. It's very challenging, crisscrossing. And it's just kind of annoying. So when I was crossing the strings, I had to be very careful balancing my bow, and I think that, you know, that will definitely be a challenge as I go about learning how to play on my 7-string. Experience for today that I wanted to share with you guys. I will be recording the track in a couple weeks, and then I'll be posting online in the next month. So definitely stay tuned for the final version that I come up with. Until then, thanks for listening.